Come out with your hands up. The Ukrainian soldier's voice echoes through darkness. Behind the locked basement door, Russian troops face a life-or-death decision: surrender or die. This is the brutal reality of Ukraine's basement warfare, Neutralization, a shadowy conflict where elite Ukrainian units systematically hunt down Russian soldiers, hiding beneath abandoned villages. Today, we're taking you inside the shocking tactics revolutionizing Ukraine's urban warfare. Never-before-seen footage reveals how special forces clear out these hideouts with deadly precision, and what happens when Russian soldiers refuse to surrender. The war has evolved beyond traditional battlefields. In villages across the Donetsk front, Russian troops have adopted a desperate survival strategy: hiding in civilian basements. But Ukrainian forces have developed a counter-strategy that's proving devastatingly effective. April 2025. The elite 12th Azov Brigade moves silently through a ruined village. Ukrainian intelligence has pinpointed likely hideouts through thermal imaging and local informants. Every basement potentially conceals armed enemies waiting in ambush. Suddenly, a soldier detects movement in a basement window. Without hesitation, he opens fire and tosses a grenade inside. After the smoke clears, troops confirm one Russian soldier neutralized. This precisely executed protocol minimizes Ukrainian casualties when facing entrenched enemies. In another basement, Ukrainian forces discover a door locked from inside. Rather than immediately applying explosive force, they call out, offering surrender. A single Russian soldier emerges, hands raised. The interrogation yields critical intelligence about Russian positions throughout the area. The psychological impact extends far beyond the immediate tactical advantage. Russian soldiers exist in perpetual fear, knowing Ukrainian forces could appear at any moment. This psychological warfare has led to increasing desertion among Russian units in forward positions. Later, Ukrainian forces identify more Russian soldiers hiding in a basement. They follow standard protocol, a grenade followed by a call to surrender. When met with gunfire, they deploy a second grenade. After the explosion, 3 Russian soldiers emerge with hands raised, revealing they'd been hiding for days, cut off from their main unit. What makes these operations remarkable is their integration of multi-domain warfare. As Ukrainians extract prisoners, a Russian reconnaissance drone approaches. Anti-drone specialists immediately engage, downing the threat before it can relay information back to Russian command. The technological gap between forces becomes even more apparent in operations near Trani village. Ukrainian drones identified Russian positions with stunning precision, neutralizing soldiers one by one as they attempted to hide behind inadequate cover. Russian troops remained completely exposed to Ukrainian surveillance, unable to effectively conceal their movements. Even more devastating was the drone-led discovery of concealed bunkers. Once identified, these fortified positions were systematically destroyed, often detonating stored ammunition in catastrophic secondary explosions. Russian defense strategies of hiding troops in hardened positions have been rendered increasingly ineffective. Perhaps most impressive is Ukraine's coordinated tank warfare in the villages of Sukurino, Ilinka, and Sansivka, a critical strategic line controlling supply routes in Donetsk. Ukrainian commanders deployed a 5-tank unit to systematically eliminate Russian fortifications. Precision artillery strikes reduced defensive structures to rubble within minutes. Command posts and ammunition depots were methodically targeted, maximizing destructive impact. The technological disparity was further demonstrated during a Russian attack near Veryokamanska village. Russian forces deployed an armored turtle tank carrying infantry, but Ukraine's K2 battalion quickly identified the advancing force and coordinated a devastating response, combining artillery with drone strikes. The precision of these attacks was remarkable, targeting the vehicle's track system to immobilize it before forcing soldiers to abandon the burning vehicle. Once exposed in open terrain, fleeing troops were systematically eliminated by drone operators tracking their movements in real time. Ukrainian successes extend beyond direct combat. In the Kharkov region, the Heart Border Guard unit has systematically identified Russian collection points and logistical hubs, eliminating them with precision strikes. During one operation, 18 Russian soldiers were neutralized alongside a fuel and ammunition depot, significantly degrading Russian regional capabilities. Russian forces have attempted to adapt, recently deploying motorcycle groups in the Seversk area. These light vehicles offer tactical advantages in difficult terrain, potentially allowing infiltration of areas inaccessible to heavier vehicles. However, Ukrainian reconnaissance quickly identified and neutralized this new tactic through precision drone strikes. As this underground war continues, one thing becomes increasingly clear. The technological and tactical gap between Ukrainian and Russian forces continues to widen. Ukrainian units demonstrate sophisticated integration of multi-domain operations, combining infantry tactics with drone warfare and precision artillery. Russian forces struggle to develop effective countermeasures against these evolving threats. The basement battles represent just one facet of Ukraine's increasingly sophisticated approach to modern warfare. The question remains, how will Russian forces adapt to this growing capability gap? And what new tactics might emerge in this constantly evolving conflict?